Hi, you're getting Barefaced Lily. If you're an OG and used to watch my videos where I did like story times and whatnot, you know that I usually leave my face, but that's besides the point. Nobody gets a care of it then. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Lily and sometimes I wrestle. And if you're not new here, what's good? What's up, girl? Nah, we ain't doing that. We're not doing it. 9 times out of 10, if you clicked on this video, it's because of the title and you kind of want to know a little bit more about my manifestation and how it ends up correlating with pro wrestling. But before we get there, let's talk about the definition of manifestation, because in order to talk about manifestation, you gotta know what it is, right? Okay, a manifestation is the public display of emotion or feeling or something theoretical made real. Manifestation origins in religion and spirituality, because if something spiritual becomes real, it is said to be a manifestation. A lot of people pretty much ask me about my debut that happened back in December, as well as my Mission Pro Wrestling debut. And literally, I like to tell people little bits and pieces about how like I kind of manifested that into coming true. So the beginning of last year, you know, before everything happened and we were all on pause, I would stick sticky notes on the back of my door and it had like different things on it. One of them was to debut by February or March, and then the other one was debut by the end of 2020. So we all know that we were put on pause and whatnot, and so that made me take a moment and just work on me, work on my mindset, work on my spirituality, and try to figure out what I really wanted. And I was just like, I want this wrestling thing to actually take off and to go well. So what I did was started to pretty much saying, okay, even though this is happening, I'm not going to let that stop me. I'm going to try to work hard and try to do whatever I can right now, even though we are paused. Try to do whatever I can to make sure I am able to actually debut by the end of this year. Who knows how long this thing's going to end, how long we're going to be stuck in this little pause, but my goal is to debut by the end of this year. So I was able to go to training, I did private trainings, I did whatever I could to take in as much information and to feed my mind and to feed my body, and to just pretty much put out that positive energy that I am actually trying to help and try to work towards this goal that I pretty much have put on my door. By the end of December, by December I found out that we were doing the Jewels of Wrestling show, and I was just like, ooh, cool, like all women's wrestling show, I would love to debut. Me talking to my trainer like, I would love to debut, and then also in my head like, my goal is to debut, I want to debut, like I have to debut. That was just in my head. There was no doubts, there was nothing like that. I was just like, I'm going to debut. And so I ended up having a practice match, and after that match I found out that I was debuting that week. This was Thursday, I was debuting Saturday. But here's the crazy thing. So before that, I was pretty much told to like start getting gear ready and whatnot, and I was like, okay, cool. Ended up going to a show, a girl was like, hey, I got this gear and I think it might look good on you, I think it will fit your personality. I was like, okay, cool, gear fit, got it. So I had gear. I don't know where, I had gear. And then I was just like, okay, I need to get new shoes to match with this gear. You know, pretty much putting out there like, I don't know when I'm gonna debut, but I'm going to be ready. So whenever I do debut, I'm not rushing to get everything that I need. So I ended up getting my shoes, didn't know my hair right now, but anyways, I was getting my shoes, I had my gear, I was getting my fishnets, I was making myself a mask, I was making myself a headband, like I was doing all this stuff, pretty much preparing myself for a debut that I didn't know was going to happen. So by the time that I was told that, hey, you're going to debut and it's this Saturday, like literally 2 days of preparing, I was ready. I debuted it, you know, literally by the end of 2020, which was on my door. Debut by the end of 2020. I manifested that, I put in the work, I kept the positive mindset. Even though we were in the predicament that we were in, I kept the positive mindset, and it ended up coming true. So with the other story with Mission Pro Wrestling, what I did with that, I didn't write it down or anything, but it's been in my mind. So I was just like, okay, cool, like I really love what they're doing. This is also another promotion which is featuring the women, and it's also ran by Thunder Rosa. I would love to at least be on this just because like I love what they're doing, and to be a part of something like that is just amazing. So I was like, I can't remember if I said I want to debut by the end of this year or by next year, but it wasn't like as soon as it was. So I found out that they were coming to Greensboro, and I was just like talking to my trainer. I was like, should I? Oh, I was also talking to another wrestler. I was like, should I? And they was like, yeah, you should, like just do it. You know, what do you have to lose? And I was like, you're right, what do I have to lose? So I reached out to them, didn't hear anything back. Something ended up happening literally the week of. I don't know what it is about this week of, but literally the week of, a couple of days before, they reached out to me and was like, hey, we were referred to you, would you mind wrestling at our show this, I want to say it was Saturday? I think it was Saturday. I was like, do I? Do I? Yes. So I ended up doing that show. I know a lot of people's like, what happened? Things happen. You're not going to always have the spectacular show. All you can do is go from what you take whatever you messed up, learn from it, don't do it again, and just keep it pushing. So I literally look at that as, okay, I'm taking everything and I'm learning from it and I'm moving on. Like, we gotta get better. Like, I literally manifested that, and it happened not even the middle of the year, like the beginning of the year. So with that being said, you can manifest anything that you want. Anything! Seriously, anything! Like, even to me manifesting, like I put on my wall to get noticed by like wrestlers and promotions and stuff, and like some of the stuff is happening. Like, I have wrestlers like legends following me, and I'm just like, that's inspiring me and motivating me to keep going and to keep pushing, because it's like I actually have eyes on me, and it's the eyes that I never thought would be on me. So I know you're probably wondering, what can I do to manifest something that I want? And that is a good question. What you can do is you could either write it down on a sticky note, put it on the door, write it down in a notebook, and just keep going back to it. Put it in your mind and just hold on to that thought. Like, legit hold on to that thought. Don't let it go. You can end up forgetting about it, because I forgot about some of the things that I manifested, and then boom, there it is. It's a lot you can do, but the main things that I've done that helped me and worked was writing it on the back of my door on a sticky note and just keeping it there for as long as I want, putting it in my mind, keeping it up there, making sure I'm staying positive, and as well as speaking it. Like, I've spoken a lot of stuff into existence. I know I am also a very spiritual person, and for the people who know me, they know I'm like really spiritual and whatnot. And if you're just learning me, you would end up eventually figuring out that I'm spiritual. I believe in like God and whatnot, and there's a saying that's like, you know, God will give you what you want, what you need. I'm not putting my religion on anyone, but for the people who actually relate to me, they get that saying. And then there's also praying, like I said, speaking things into existence. You can speak good things into existence, and you can also speak negative things into existence. So I always say, watch what you say, because sometimes the words that you say could end up coming true, and you don't even realize that what you said is like actually building and becoming reality. So what I want to really focus on right now is the speaking things into existence, as well as thinking things into existence, because they literally go hand in hand. So with the speaking things into existence, let's say you want a house, or you want an apartment, or you want a place. You just want the independency, because right now that's kind of what I want. So let's say that that is something that you wanted. You're thinking, okay, I want to get this place by the end of this year. We know that it's October. We know the end of this year is in like 2 months, and October is literally about to end. You'll probably look at your situation like, oh my gosh, my job isn't paying me enough to actually get what I want. Or, oh my gosh, I have this obstacle standing in my way, and I don't know how that could happen to where I get this place and have this independency and be completely happy and fulfilled because I finally got the thing that I really wanted. You know, you're thinking this, even though you're saying, hey, I'm gonna get this, or you wrote it down, or you've told your friend or your family or your loved one or your significant other that, hey, I'm getting this place. You've said all this stuff, but it's like you have all this negative thinking, this negative energy. When you have that, it's going to prolong the thing that you're manifesting. And I had to realize that, because like there are things that I've been manifesting and whatnot, and they still have yet to come true, or it's taking a long time, or it just feels like it's not happening. And it's because I'm having doubt. When you have doubt, that is just pushing and prolonging the thing that you are manifesting for to where it's completely out of reach. It takes longer, and sometimes it doesn't happen, because sometimes you push it so far to the point that you want to let go and you give up. So there is a video that I literally watched, I want to say yesterday, that kind of spoke on doubt and whatnot and what you can do, because I do have issues where I do sometimes end up doubting my own thoughts and everything, doubting, you know, the whole entire thinking things into existence, speaking things into existence. Like we're human, we are human, but literally once we realize that, oh my gosh, you're right, I do speak things into existence because X, Y, and Z happened. Or, oh my gosh, you're right, I do think things into existence because this, that, and the other happened. Once you start thinking that, you'd be amazed at some of the things you can actually speak and think into existence. I know I've said this so many times, like speak things and think things into existence, but literally, you do that every single day and you don't even realize it. When it comes to doubt, this video is basically saying, like, think of someone standing in front of you and it's like a loving mother, loving father, your higher self. I didn't really like higher self, so it's like future self. Think of it as your future self is standing right in front of you, and your future self has exactly what you are manifesting and exactly what you are praying or you are hoping or you are thinking or you are speaking of. And think of it as your future self is talking to you like, why are you doubting yourself? Look at me. Like, look at me. Honestly, I am you. Look at you. You got it. So, why are you sitting here doubting yourself when you can literally have what you want? Get rid of that doubt, because the only thing you're doing is pushing it further away. Like literally when I start doing that, I'm like, oh my gosh, and literally I start crying, because it's like, no, really, like I could be my future self. I could be this person that I am envisioning right here. I could be that person tomorrow. I could literally have what I've been manifesting tomorrow. But it's more so of me getting across and pushing that doubt aside. And then I was looking at another video that was basically saying, like, whenever you start doubting yourself, take a deep breath, inhale, exhale, and then when you exhale all that negative energy, because once you start releasing that energy and you start thinking positive thoughts, man, your mind is clear. You are allowing everything that you want to come quickly. And another thing that for me, that I know I need to start doing is to stop listening to everyone who has an input in my life or a situation that I'm dealing with. The negative energy and the negative talking, like if someone says, oh yeah, like that's not going to happen, or yeah, no, that's not going to last, or anything like that, I'm gonna be like, look, you may think it's not, but I'm just gonna stop you right there, because I don't need your negative energy. If in my mind I see it as this way, I don't need to see in your mind what you're seeing that way. So I'm going to end it right there. I'm sorry if how you feel right now is how you feel, but that is not going to be how I feel, okay? And this conversation that we're having, this negativeness, is ending today. And if you have any other negative thoughts towards anything that I say that I want and anything that I say I'm working towards, yeah, we're into that too. Like, don't even bring it up, because I don't want to hear it. Because everything that I say, like, I'm getting emotional, because literally this is what I have to do. Like, seriously, like, anything that I say from here on out, it's going to be positive. Anything that I think from here on out, it's going to be positive, because I am tired. I am tired of pushing the things that is for me, the things that I've said is for me. I'm tired of pushing it further and further away from me to the point that it seems like it's in the distance. No, I need that to come towards me. So with that being said, what you have to say does not concern me. If you have to say it to someone else, actually don't even do that. Keep it to yourself. Your self-doubt that you have for yourself, don't project that on me. Seriously, if you have to tell somebody that, tell them that. Because what we want to do from here on out is to speak positive and to think positively, so the things that we want in life, we can get it. So seriously, like, I am literally a living proof of this thing working, because I debuted it during a pandemic. I debuted it on pretty much the biggest women's, well, it's almost, honestly, I'm gonna say it is the biggest women's promotion in the US right now. I debuted it on that with, I want to say 3 to 4 months of wrestling on shows. What's anybody else's excuse as to why they don't even want to give manifestation a try? Well, you think it's negative, it goes against your religion. Like I said, like God said, ask and you shall receive. So we can't say my religion isn't allowing me, or we can't say, oh, I don't believe in that stuff, because every single day, like I said, you are speaking things into existence, whether you know it or not. When we wake up and we have a negative energy, and it's like, oh man, I already feel like this day is gonna go bad, and then boom, you get in a car accident, and then boom, somebody tries to fight you, and then boom, somebody dang on tries to rob you, and then boom, 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 boom. Why do you think that is? You woke up with the wrong energy, speaking and thinking things into existence. If you wake up with a bad energy, you should be like, you know what? Nope, stopping that right there. Listen to some meditation music, because I do it. Literally on my way to work, I listen to meditation music and I just start speaking. I start putting positive things out there. I start crying. I'm not an emotional person, but I start crying because I believe everything that I say. Day goes by so good, so smoothly. Like, great. If you have to do that, you have to sit down. If you don't even have time to sit down, if you're on your way to work, put on some meditation music for positivity. And just anything that you feel like you need help on, self-love, money, work, anything. Literally, you can find meditation music for anything that's gonna like, and then you can like just start manifesting. If you need to do that, do that. We're not projecting this negative energy. You wake up in the morning, oh my gosh, today just feels like it's about to be bad. Nope, we're gonna end this. Do what you have to do, get ready for the day, turn on that meditation music, and just literally say, today I will have a good day. Today is gonna be the best day of my life. Today, this is going to happen. Today, all negative energy that is within me shall be released. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, let it out. Seriously, you are speaking things into existence, and you will see that your day switches from bad to great. When I talk about this manifestation thing, it's not me just saying, oh, like, just try it, it should work. It's a lot of work. It really is. And it tests your faith and your beliefs and everything. It really will test you, but once you get over that barrier and you literally start trusting and believing and, you know, getting over that, oh, this feels weird, things will start working out. But I mean, I think I'm rambling right now because I didn't have any pinpoints, but I just wanted to target certain things. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, right now I've been manifesting a little bit more than usual. I guess I am also speaking to myself because I do have some self-doubt. I do struggle with that a bit, but I'm not gonna let that actually get in the way. What is helping me is definitely gonna help someone else, especially if they wanna manifest and anything particular, especially if they're a wrestler or whatnot, and it seems like things aren't working out. Change your mindset. Seriously, change your mindset. Oh yeah, also with the self-doubt, I just want to use another scenario because it's something that I definitely was dealing with. So with my scenario is like, I am in training, right? And then we do this move. At first I'm confident as heck, and then I start watching people do it a little bit more and doing a little bit more and doing a little bit more, and then I start doubting myself. So the first time I try it, oh, it's great, it's good. Second time, third time, once that self-doubt and the anxiety whatnot starts kicking in, I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can do that. Once I start doing that, it literally goes from great to I can't do it, I mess up, or like one time, injured, knocked my teeth out. Self-doubt. Once that switch hit, I automatically knew it wasn't gonna go well. So usually when I get like this, I would look at my trainer and be like, look, I'm in my head, I can't do it right now. And usually he's like, get out your head, you know, just talk to me and like help me come back to where I'm like, okay, cool. Like I would take a breather, go back, boom, good. Or like he'll be like, okay. And then I will literally like just talk to myself like, look, you can do this. You can do anything that you set your mind to. It's just right now you're scared. I don't know why you're scared, but we're not about to do this. You're in this. You're in this until you say you're not in this. And right now you're not saying you're not in this. So continue to fight and don't let this little scared moment that you're having take over. So that is another example of self-doubt when it comes to me, especially in wrestling, because I do sometimes self-doubt myself, but I have to learn to not do that. And I know another way people can self-doubt themselves is like when they see others succeeding and they're wondering why it's not happening for them. Usually whenever I hear people say this, I'm like, maybe it's just not your time. You just gotta wait, because whenever it is your time, then you're gonna look back like, yeah, like it wasn't my time, I wasn't ready, it probably would have been a bad time for me to even try to debut at this place. You know, just things like that. I've had so many people come up to me and be like, I see so-and-so here, or I want to get here, I have this type of talent, I am so great, I am so amazing at what I do, and I just don't understand why this company isn't seeing it. And I'm just like, it's not your time. Also, work on your mental, because you're already putting out there like, why aren't they choosing me? What is wrong with me? There is nothing wrong with you. It's just, it's not your time. Your energy isn't projecting that positivity to the point where if they did see you, they would be like, I don't know what it is, but we gotta have you. If you're projecting that negativity, you're gonna be overlooked. So change your mindset. It may not be your time right now. Maybe you need to fix the way you think. Sometimes you gotta take a moment and self-reflect. What is it that is hindering me from getting this thing that I know I should have? And once you figured it out, you'll see a change. I think that's a great way for me to end this video, because like seriously, I don't know who I'm talking to. Like I said, I know I'm most likely talking to myself too, because I need it. But I'm so sure I am talking to someone, and someone's gonna watch this and they're gonna probably be like, thank you, Lily. They might not even say thank you, Lily, but I know somebody needs this. And whoever you are, you're welcome, and I really hope everything changes for you and you start getting what you are manifesting and what you're thinking and what you're trying to speak to existence. Yeah, anyways, give this video a thumbs up. I ramble a lot, so I really hope this made sense. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you've been trying to manifest, and just in the comments, I guess, say, I have so-and-so. Like, I have this house. I love this house. You know, start manifesting in the comments, because once people see that you're manifesting, they start manifesting too. And once people start saying, oh my gosh, I started doing what you said you did and I'm starting to see results, that's going to encourage other people to do the same thing. So by me just saying what I'm saying, it's going to help someone, and I want someone else to help someone else too by leaving a comment down below, because this is a community where we are all helping each other. Why not? Be sure to share this video with whoever, especially if you know someone who is dealing with, you know, wanting things in life and they seem as if, it seems as if what they are asking for isn't coming true. Mental. It's mentality, or they may have someone that's being negative in life and they just need to change the outcome. Send this video to them. Share it with them. Seriously, share this video. Share it with everyone. I'm not even going to say whoever. Share it with everyone, because even though this says pro wrestling, this goes towards anything in life. Seriously, anything in life. And if you guys want me to talk more about like manifestation and whatnot and try to go deeper and dig deeper into it, leave a comment down below, because I am willing to actually, you know, start talking about it a little bit more, as well as like, you know, digging deeper into it, doing my own research, because like everything that I do, I research it, I make sure it's good, I make sure it's right. I don't want to just say, oh, I did this, I did that, and then tell you guys without doing my research. I've researched this, I've been researching it for like years. So yeah, definitely like leave a comment down below if you want me to talk a little bit more about this. Also, leave a comment down below if you want me to talk about angel numbers, because I've been seeing them like crazy lately. Like when I say crazy, I mean like since January, like I've seen almost every number out there. I could talk about secrecy, but I don't want to get into that right now just because I like situation. Definitely leave a comment down below if you want to know about that. If you've been seeing angel numbers and you seriously feel like you've been going crazy, trust me, you haven't. Like I've been talking to my trainer about this because he's been seeing it too, and then we end up finding out that other people been seeing it, and like I get so excited because it's like, oh my gosh, like we're all been seeing angel numbers. But yeah, like we literally like just hearing people's situations, and then like they say they've been seeing angel numbers, and then like they'll tell me which numbers they've been seeing, and then I tell them, and they like get teary-eyed because it's like, oh my gosh, like this is confirmation, like this is crazy. So yeah, leave a comment down below if you want me to talk about that. I don't mind talking about that. It's fun to me. And also be sure to subscribe because I'm going to have more videos. I'm waiting on my match from October 3rd to be posted. They're dealing with some stuff with the computer right now, so that's not out, but once I get that, it will be on here as well. Yeah, I just hope whatever you're manifesting comes true. I'm putting that positive energy out there. Look at me, don't listen to those doubters. Screw them, screw the doubters. If I'm saying what you're manifesting is gonna come true, believe it, okay? Believe it. All right, I'm gonna go. Yeah, bye guys.